All right, video number 3, and you'll see here that I've added a few things to my build body. I've got a horizontal arrangement up here at the top, and you can see that I have centered that. I've changed the background color, and I've dropped in 5 items: a score label, an image that's just being used as a spacer, a reset button, a second spacer image, and a solutions button. Okay, I put mine at the top. Yours could go at the bottom. You could do a vertical arrangement and do it along the side. Completely your call where it would go. If we scroll down, you can see I've also added a non-visible component, a notifier. Only done 1 so far. You'll likely want 4 of those, 1 for each of the body parts. Just to review some of the code things that we've talked about in the past. Score code, right? So you will need to do this, right? So I created a variable and initialized it, called it score, initialized it to 0. And then I use this code here, the set score to, in this case, score +1. And the score label text to be the word score, and then I went ahead and used the variable get to get that score. You're going to drop that code into probably each of your then statements, right? So it said here that if the brain collides with the brain placement, we disabled the brain, so it couldn't move anymore. But that would also be where we would want to earn a point, okay? And you can see that I've done that for respiratory, and I've done it for all of them, okay? That just stays out here, the initializing variable. Just let that sit there. Excuse me. I've also worked on my other buttons a little bit. I've got my when reset click started and my solutions click started. I know that when I reset, I'm going to want to send items back. So I'm telling digestive system to go back to, and I would pick the digestive system's original X and the original Y. I'd want to do 4 more of those. Okay. Something else I'll probably need to do is tell my digestive system to be enabled again, right? Because over here we told it stop being enabled, right? We told it to be false if we got it in the right spot. But if we want to play again, we're going to have to reset it so the enabled now equals true. The solutions button is kind of similar to the reset button, only it's the opposite, I suppose. Again, you'll want 4 of these, but I'm going to set my variables here this time to, for digestive system, the placement X, that's the dot X, and the placement, oops, sorry about that, and the placement Y. Okay, so digestive placement Y. Okay. The other thing you might want to play with is the idea of a notifier, right? So I told you I made a notifier. It showed up on the designer screen way down here in the non-visible components, right? There's a number of things you can do with these. I'm keeping mine real simple for right now. I'm just using it over here, right? So I tapped on that, and I'm using call notifier show alert. Okay, so it's right here. There's a number of other calls here that you can play with. I chose this one, and I've got, sorry about that. I've got just a simple text statement, right? This is the digestive system. It is responsible. Now, where do you put that? You actually have some code that was here in the beginning that we never created. Then it was these 4 chunks that say when touch down, or when you first touch it. And that's where that little piece came from that I mistakenly grabbed. Okay, so I just chose to add that in here. So when I touch on digestive system, I'm going to get a little pop-up, stays in there for a couple of seconds, and then it goes away on its own. So hope that helps. Going to wrap these things up today.